Alright, come with me on a excursion to Monkey Island while visiting Panama. So first you download the Viator app and type in Panama, and the different excursions will come up. At the time when we booked this, I believe it was $30 per person, and you do need to pay an additional $20 boat fee. Now keep in mind Panama does use the US currency, so walk with cash. We were also picked up and dropped off at our hotel, so that's included in the excursion, which is great. So that's very convenient for us. The drive to the dock area, as you can see, was about 30 minutes or so, give or take, and we were briefed on Panama's history and so forth. So it's a very informative tour. You can see it's not anything fancy. It's just a regular boat. Life jackets were provided, but I did not feel unsafe or anything. The ride was bumpy though, so keep that in mind. The tour guide, the captain, and the monkey whisperer were basically the ones conducting the tour. Once we got to Monkey Island, the monkey whisperer, you can be heard calling the monkeys. As you heard, that was the monkey whisperer herself. After a few minutes, they were lured out with food. These monkeys, you weren't allowed to touch them or pet them or basically any much physical interaction apart from just feeding them. These were called the white-faced monkeys. I'm not gonna lie, we did see 3 types of monkeys, and we were educated on them. They were told if they have a curl in the tail, it was from hanging on the branches, and if they didn't, most likely they did not. So these second monkeys, honestly, I don't remember their names, but they were less likely to come to humans. But I did see a few a few individuals did feed them out of their palms as well. I did not do that. And these were very small monkeys. They might look a bit big on camera, but they were maybe squirrel sized. They were very, very small. As you can see, they had long tails, and with no curves, so they don't hang from the trees. And we were also briefed on the history of the canal and so forth. As I mentioned, it was a very informative tour, so I would definitely recommend, if you are in Panama, to book this excursion or any kind of excursion similar to this, where you do get a feel of rural Panama and not just the city. So these are the 3rd monkeys that we saw, and as you can see, people were feeding them as well, and they were hanging from their tails. So as I mentioned, 10 out of 10 would recommend. We were able to see ships on our way to and from, and we also did see the train as well, the container train. So I really did enjoy this tour and would definitely do it again if I'm ever in Panama. So thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk, and that's it.